I think it's a bit much because she's also joining from her phone. Yep.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi, Monica. We made it.
Hi. I tried joining that new link and I didn't see anybody.
Hey, we're getting used to that. We just sent that around to you. You're the first one. So we're sorry you got stuck in it. We're learning.
Oh, okay. I'll just close that because that was on my laptop. That's fine. That's cool. I'll close that window. I've decided to try it on the iPhone as well. So
Awesome. Awesome. I appreciate it. Well, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Emily.
hi.
Hi, hun. So I read your questionnaire. It sounds like you're looking to get less tight curls. And so we'll definitely walk through and give you some tips and tricks on that front. Generally, the way this works is super casual. It is really just such a pleasure to meet you. But the first part, we'll talk about how to, like your prep tips and anything you've done in the past. And we'll kind of just go through how to prep your hair before putting it in. And then the second part, we'll just go through the actual process together.
So I did it today, so you can kind of see how it turns out.
It looks great.
It turned out like this. My hair's like this length. I'm trying to grow it out a little bit, but it's been working well, except it's a little bit tight, like I would like more beachy.
More beachy waves. Okay, we can definitely work on some things to help you get more beachy waves. Is this too tight? The way it looks right now, is this too tight for you?
It's a little bit it's a little, maybe a little bit more even, I would say. I would like.
Is it the ends that are too tight?
I think maybe here, like around the face. Like, let me see, I got a mirror here. That, I think it's looking better now. I mean, it was pretty tight this morning, but because I leave it overnight.
Yeah. And remind me, what is your natural hair type?
That's a good question. I thought it was straight, but I think it has a little bit of curl in the back because it stays curly. Like this will be like this tomorrow.
Got it. Okay. So the first tip I'll give you, when you put it in, did you put it in dry hair or wet hair?
No, I bought this.
You did get that. Okay, awesome. Awesome.
Yes. And then I sprayed it. And then it wasn't very damp, but I'm intrigued by adding, I watched the tutorials and it says to add mousse. So I don't know how to do that. So I was going to ask about that too.
Okay, cool. So the mousse I would recommend if your hair doesn't hold a curl. It'll help to like hold that curl, and it'll also help with like creating more defined curls. So I would say skip the mousse. But for you, since your hair is naturally curly, moisturizing things like leave-in conditioners, all of that is, good to put in before you put in your curling headband. Normally you don't want to wear that, but your hair is good for that kind of product.
Okay. All right. So that's awesome.
And that'll help with the loosening them up a bit too. Cool. So one thing I will say is, because your hair is naturally trying to form a curl, try it once without wetting your hair at all and just putting it in dry.
Okay.
Is sometimes, like, if you have naturally curly hair, your hair is just gonna like pick it up like that and form really good curls very quickly. You can probably even just wear it for like 45 minutes or an hour on dry hair and take it down, and you'll have much softer, looser, beachier waves.
Okay.
They're gonna last. The longer you wear it, the longer the curls will last. Your hair is that like amazing type that's just going to like form a curl and keep it going. So less is more. Less water, no water, give that a shot. And then also you can always just pop it in the morning, for an hour, 30 minutes while you're getting ready, take it down. And I think that's going to be like really good, and your curls will last.
Okay. I'll try that because I'm a figure skater. So this was revolutionary for me. So I like to, when I go and skate, my hair's afterwards is awful. So what I do is I put this on and imagine, it works when I'm spinning. And so I'll put this on and then I'll get it off. So like I'll have it on all night, then I'll go skate, and then it's off. Like maybe it's just on too long. So maybe I'll do it in the morning before I go
Yeah.
skate. Come
Yeah.
home, take it off.
Yeah, that is awesome to hear. That's the coolest thing I've heard, Monica, like that you use it while you're skating. If you ever
Yeah.
get a video of you doing that, please like
Oh,
send it
I'll
home.
send it to you. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
amazing. That's so cool. Ah,
Yeah, I'll spin with it.
thank you.
'Cause
That's so
it
cool.
works. My coach was like, how is this gonna stay on you? And I'm like, it's staying, and it did. And I skated with it today too. And it's been like now, because I just got it, not recently. So it's only been a couple of times that I skated with it, but it stayed on both times.
That is awesome to hear. That's so cool. We've had girls that like we had one that was a professional Olympic ping pong player, and she
Oh,
would
wow.
play it while playing ping pong. I thought that was so cool. Your figure skating, I'm like dying to see that, because I also think figure skating is just the most amazing thing that I have no capabilities whatsoever doing. So yeah, thank
Yeah, no, I
you.
started pretty late in life, and yeah, I'm still at it. So
That's awesome. That's
age is just a
awesome.
number, I guess, for me. So whatever.
As it should be, as it should be. Cool. Well, since you're wearing it figure skating, would definitely recommend, if you do that, to keep it a little tighter while you're wearing it, but we'll go through the wrap tips anyway.
Okay.
And I'll give you some like suggestions along the way, and maybe we can kind of give you a way to wear it while you're figure
Okay.
skating. Still going to make those looser curls. Awesome. Cool. All right. So let's jump into it. If you have the headband,
I do.
great. Okay, cool. So I like to start by folding her in half so that the ends are even.
Okay.
You get that crease right in the middle. Awesome.
Mhm.
I like to have the scrunchies on the wrists for easy access.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's a good point. I always
know.
look for them.
Me too. That's what I realized when I'm doing these. I'm like, oh no, I should tell everyone too, so I don't forget. Cool.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have our hair parted into two sections and kind of just brought to the front. Your hair is awesome.
Okay.
I love it. I really love the curls right now. I
They
understand
are
if they came
like,
out too tight. I'm like, they're perfect right now.
no, it's so much. It was so bad when I took it off. It was like all over, but I like combed
Super
through it
tight.
with like this brush. So
Perfect.
it was
Yeah,
okay afterwards.
good. It looks good. Yeah, cool. All right. So now when we put it on, that crease is going to be right, keeping the ends nice and even in length. And you're going to want the wire, it's all along one side, facing forward, not back.
Forward. Okay.
Wire
All right.
forward is key, because otherwise it'll like
Oh,
feel like
okay.
sliding backwards. So wire is always forward. Now I'm going to do the next step. Have you done this before? I can
I
help
have
you.
trouble with that.
I
It keeps sliding off, like, and this side's always longer than this side. I don't know what to do here.
Okay,
This is,
cool.
once I started, then I'm good, but
All
this
right. If the length is an issue, one side's longer than the other, that's why I like to start with that fold. So that's good, because then it's going to be even on our head. So that
okay,
crease allows it to just kind of sit evenly.
okay.
And now smush. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Awesome. Are you a righty or a lefty?
A righty.
Okay. We're going to put the left hand on head and just right where that crease is and smush it down. Awesome. Now with your right hand, you're going to want to go in so that your fingertips are on the right, are just like brushing past your
Oh,
jawbone.
on this side or on
I know
this side.
Zoom makes it a little dyslexic.
I
It's
know, that's why
the,
I'm, the other hand on.
so the right hand is going to be on the
this
right,
side.
grabbing the right hair. But instead of going like this, make like a thumbs up. Yep, there you go. Yep, and grab it. Perfect. And now you're going to roll it towards your face. Towards your face. Yep, and over. Awesome. And now if you can, just kind of use the back of your hand to pop up the end. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Now that that's up, we're just going to twist that end, so the end of the headband, around itself and make a pigtail. So you're not, and it doesn't really matter how it looks. You're just trying to create something that's like nice and tight, so it's not sliding around too much.
Okay, yeah.
And
That
you look
holds.
adorable. You nailed it. You got it. So that's that little trick. And that'll also help keep the ends even, because if it's not sliding around too much, you're not going to end up with like, long
Yeah.
on that side. Cool. All right. So now we're good to start wrapping the other side. So we're going to take our front section of hair
And
And
I normally, I can't like art because I usually do it by a mirror.
good, go by,
So
if you have a,
I
yep,
usually go like this size, but I don't know, that may be too small.
that's a good size. More important is just like how deep it is from your hairline. So you only want it to be like about at most 1 inch, which is like the size of your first digit of your thumb,
Oh,
your thumbnail is,
okay,
not super deep. And that'll just help it kind of lock the headband in place so it doesn't feel like it's sliding backwards.
okay.
Now, for you, when you said it was like super curly up top, did you like that the curls were starting high? Or do you want them to kind of start lower? I like placement right
I
now,
think
but
I don't really know.
okay. Well, if you're like, oh, I don't want the curls to start so high, then I'll just mention it. You don't have to follow me, but you can just go in like about cheek length, like where your cheekbone is, and don't go too deep. Just go like a small little section, about again, about at most 1 inch deep. So it's not too far in, and
Okay.
then go that way. And then that first curl is going to start here as opposed to up here. You know,
Oh, that's better.
so
Okay.
there are ways to play with that. I'm just mentioning it. This is all
Okay,
preference.
I think, yes, because I think I watched the short hair video and I was going way up here.
Way up here, yeah. Yep. And that'll lock it in and it'll make sure it doesn't slide for short hair. But I think your hair is also long enough. It's past the
Yeah, I think,
shoulder. So I think you're past the danger zone of short hair, of having to
yeah,
do.
I think so, because it's holding pretty well.
Cool. So in that case, we can go cheekbone if you like. And then again, we're only going like a small section that's about 1 inch at most deep. So
Okay, so I am doing it the right way and I
yeah,
just kind of go. And it's still, so I still keep it like
over
this
and
way.
under. Awesome. Perfect. And then you add another section right underneath the first and combine them. Again, that next section shouldn't be super deep.
Yeah,
Over and under. I know it's short hair. I also recommend sometimes doing deep sections. So if you watch that video, I think you're okay though. Your hair is long enough. Cool.
yeah. And then I go, yeah, so that I can do, like it's
Awesome.
pretty easy for me to, I don't even have to look because it's intuitive,
Awesome.
I
Cool.
feel
That's
like.
so good to hear. Now you're at the ear. So grab all the hair that's left and combine
Oh,
it.
all the hair.
Yet once you reach the ear, you
Oh,
add all the hair. It'll start the curls sooner in the back, which is always a good thing. And it'll
that
also
is okay.
it'll help to avoid a
That's the trick.
yep.
It
Perfect.
keeps falling a little.
Oh, it's okay. This slides a little. Just make sure you're like kind of, yeah, there you go. You got her. It looks
All
great.
right,
Very good.
and that helps. Okay, so that last trick was really helpful.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. I'm glad I could add value.
Yes, for sure.
Beauty. All right. Awesome. Now we can do the other side. So
So
we unwrap her.
and kind of do the same thing. I wish I didn't bring my bigger mirror.
Oh, at least you have a mirror. It's much better. It's more helpful than necessarily watching me.
Yeah, because you kind of,
Yep.
I'll
Perfect.
go lower. I'll go lower.
Over and
I'm actually gonna have my daughter get this. She's coming, she's in college. She's coming home this weekend. So I
ah,
wanna have her try it because she tried a different brand and it didn't work. So she's gonna try it. And
awesome.
then she has
Awesome.
really long hair, so she,
Awesome. Well, you know what, Monica, since you're going to send us a video of you doing your figure skating, we'll send
for
you a
sure.
second one. We'll send it. I'll tell Gabriella, who does our customer delight, we call it, to send you one for your daughter on us.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely send you a video of spinning. I'll be spinning
It's
in it.
awesome. That's so cool. The team will be thrilled. Yeah, I'll follow up at the end of this and ask you with her. She'll coordinate shipping it to you,
Okay.
or we can send it right to her college. Congratulations on getting a college girl. You did a great job, Mama.
Yeah,
College.
She is. Yep. Oops, this went up a little
There you
bit more.
go. If, yeah, I
I
normally,
typically,
yeah.
I'll show you what I do and you tell me if this is right or wrong to control that. Um, like I saw in your video that you twist it. So I twist it a little bit this way.
Yep. So here's a couple tips. So maybe instead, if you're still wearing it while you're figure skating, which I think is just awesome, what you can do is when you're figure skating, I think it's good to twist it because it's going to tighten it and make it feel
Yep.
more secure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
And
when
then
you're
I
done,
put them in the back.
perfect.
And then actually didn't come, I mean, when I see it in front of the mirror, I get it a lot tighter on the
Awesome. Okay.
top. But that's basically how I do it. It's a little bit
Perfect.
tighter when I do it, when I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Now, the one other tip I would have for like looser curls is instead of tightening it by twisting it this way, you can
Uh-huh.
twist it the other way a couple of times. And you see it's just gonna like kind of open up the curls we just, the
Oh,
wrap job
okay.
that we just did. So when you're figure skating, this isn't gonna be as comfortable to wear because it's
Okay.
like if you're hanging out or whatever, it's still fine. But if you're spinning around 800 times a second, I would stick with the twist to tighten.
Yeah,
But
because
this,
I'm also jumping. I'm not doing doubles, I'm doing singles, but still,
that's so
still.
cool.
But the spinning would be better, for a
Yeah.
photo than a jump because the jump's too.
It's so cool. I'm so impressed. But yeah, if you're wearing it in any other way to get looser curls, just simply twist the other way and it'll set that way. And you can still wear it
Okay.
as a headband,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off so I'm still because I still have curls, so I can kind of
Yeah.
look decent for the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to try it. I was so excited to see your product, and I like that
Oh,
it's like small business
yeah.
supporting that rather than, some other
Thank you so much. We really
company.
appreciate that. It's been a journey. I did not expect it to be this much of a journey. I love to invent things and bring products to life that like I know are needed. And then the business side of being a small business, I'm just like, oh my God, this is way more ups and downs than I ever
Oh,
expected.
I bet. I admire you, and this product is incredible. It's literally, I showed all these coaches too, and I'm like, listen, my hair is gonna be amazing at the end of this session. Watch. And so I brought my hairspray, and then I took it off, and they were like, what? So yeah.
Oh my God, you're our influencer. Thank you.
Yeah, I was. I'm like, you gotta get this because one of them had her hair's too short, but the other one had longer hair, and I couldn't
Oh,
believe it because I was just on the ice with it. It didn't fall off, nothing happened to it.
so cool. That's so
So
cool.
that is an amazing. This wire because hers is my daughter's is without the wire,
Yep.
and it's the wire.
It's the wire. The wire is key. It took us forever to get the wire buttoned down right. It really is. It is.
How do you? Because it does twist a little bit. Do you just kind of like um
Yeah.
inside the wire? You just kind of
You kind of just have to straighten it out. And
straighten it out.
yeah, I usually just pull it on both ends, kind of like that.
Ah,
Like
okay.
hold it and pull it just straight.
Okay.
And then it usually will just straighten out. And then if like right now you can see with mine, this might happen as well, where one side is a little deflated and the other side gets a little puffier. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, it's kind of
It'll
like
still
that.
work fine. It'll happen every once in a while. Basically, the way you can think about this is it's like a comforter inside a duvet. The stitching
Ah,
solidifies it, but you might just have to shake it out every once in a while.
okay.
Just like, I
Yep.
know it's kind of awkward, but I mean, it's not going to really affect your curls. If it bothers you, you can
Mm-hmm.
always do that to fix it when that happens. It'll happen
Oh,
over
that's
time.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you told me about to grab because I did notice that the back didn't have as much. So grabbing it sooner once you get to
Yep.
the ear.
Right. Top of the ear. You can grab it right then. That's that. Then you're good to
And
go.
then here waiting a little bit, not going up so high, just a little
Yeah.
bit lower to get that a little bit better and a little bit lower. I think that'd be nice. And I am getting a trim, so we'll see how that all affects
Cool. And
everything.
it'll look good. Well, awesome. Any other questions from
Awesome.
Monica?
I think that's it. I think you answered them. I'm super excited. I'm so happy I gave this a try.
Thank you
And
so
like I
much
said,
for supporting
I'm
us.
selling this to everybody else at the rink.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I'll follow up with the recording of this video
Sounds
so you can
good.
rewatch it if you like. And then I'll also include Gabriella, who runs the custom delight, so she can get one to your daughter. She can ship it to her college or to your address,
Oh, that
wherever.
would be better because she's,
Yeah.
out there. So
Yeah.
she's in St. Louis at WashU. So
Wow, that's awesome. This
I
is
don't know
such
where
a
you're
cool school.
based. I don't know.
I'm in New York. I'm back in New
Oh,
York. Yeah, from New York
my son
originally.
is in New York. He's
Get
graduating
out of here.
Columbia.
That's where I went to school. Get out of here. Get out of here. That is so,
Yeah,
congratulations, Mama. You did it. You got them both. You must be so
he's
proud.
graduating this year. He's in C's, computer
Yeah.
science
Wow, he must be
class of
brilliant.
2024. So yeah.
Oh
So
my
you're a fellow
God.
Columbian College or?
Yeah, yeah. I went to Columbia. I graduated though many moons ago, back in 2011.
Okay,
11.
that's not that many moons ago.
It feels like it when I see the kids walking around. I'm like, I'm not that age anymore. Those young ones out here. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And then I went
So
to
he's
law
staying
school
in New York too. You went to law school too at
at
Columbia?
NYU, at
Oh, at
NYU in
NYU. Okay.
downtown. Yeah, yeah. So I love New York, but he's staying in New York when he
Yeah.
graduates.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're in Chicago, but he is staying
that's
in New
so
York. He
bitter,
got a job, so
bittersweet.
he will. Yeah. We'll
Oh,
visit. We'll visit.
that's a great reason to visit. Yeah, and you'll love it. Well, congratulations
Awesome. Thank
again.
you so
Oh,
much.
my pleasure. It was so nice to meet you, Monica. Have a good
Nice
night.
meeting you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, hon.